Today from the SCCG HQ, we welcome the legendary Adrien, the Problem Broner, aka AB, about billions, Can Man, four-time world boxing champion. Excited to talk about Bourré, boxing, music, and fashion. Welcome, Adrien.
What's up with it?
How's it going? So let's kick it off with Bourré. Can you share your journey with Bourré when you first started playing?
I first started playing some years ago, and once since the first day, I fell in love with this shit. Honestly, it's like one of the best card games I ever played.
So what's the biggest pot you've ever won in Bourré?
Probably like 2 million.
Yeah, I saw the reports about John Wall, how you got him for 3 mil. How much of that was Bourré?
A lot of it was Blu-ray, but a lot of it was spades too.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So similar games right there. And can you share any other, memorable or funny stories from Bourré games with celebrities? Anything you're willing to share?
Man, I keep that disclosed, but I got some great memories with playing Blu-ray.
So I've heard. So what are your thoughts on Boo'Ray expanding to an app, being on online platforms, and eventually being in brick and mortar casinos?
Um, I think it's going to come one of the biggest card games in the world. Honestly, I think it's going to be because a lot of professionals already play it and haven't came to the world yet. And once it comes to the world, it's going to go crazy.
So as we move on to boxing, how would you weigh your Boo'Ray career against your boxing career?
Uh, I mean, Blu-ray is my Blu-ray career. That's like no other, man.
Yeah, love to hear
Yeah.
it. Love to hear it. And I know that you've gone into the music industry, and Rick Ross walked you out on your last fight, and I've heard you have a great relationship with him. How has Rick Ross impacted your music career, and do you plan on
Ross,
continuing?
man, that's one of my mentors, man. That's my guy, man. You know, we've been messing around and been cool for a long time, man. And with him, he's just like a big brother to me.
That's great. That's great. And so then crossing over to, music, fashion, gaming, boxing, how have you seen all of these worlds sort of collide? And in what ways do you like in what ways do you leverage your boxing career, your expertise in fashion, your to support your music and vice versa?
I mean, the things, it all come together through the music, through the lyrics. I'm talking about the clothes I'm wearing. I'm talking about, artists I'm with. I'm talking about the parties we're at. So, it all go together.
Definitely, definitely. And you see Bourré as a brand in fashion being, a household name at
100%.
one point.
100%. The whole world's gonna be talking about Blu-ray when it's come out.
Yeah. Yeah, we love the early merch and very excited about the new drops. And yeah, you've had an illustrious boxing career, as everyone knows, multiple world titles. What moments stand out the most to you?
Uh, well, for me, it might be different from a fan of mine because for me, the biggest moment for me that stick out is when I won my first world title, and that's the biggest moment for me.
Yeah. And
And
how'd you earn the nickname The Problem? of the many nicknames?
It stuck with me since I was a kid, man. Me and my twin, and shit, we would go to boxing tournaments, and they'd be like, "Oh shit, here come the problem." And we would always get in trouble in the boxing tournaments, but we will always win the boxing tournaments. So yeah,
Yeah.
ever since then they just called me the problem.
Yeah. So did you learn BooRay after you had already had this illustrious boxing career? Is that what introduced you to BooRay? Or were you playing BooRay, even before
No,
your boxing career took off?
I learned I learned Bourré in like the middle, you know, and I was already world champion. I was already, a celebrity, and then I got taught Bourré, and from the first day I played it, I was just hooked onto it.
Yeah. It's rare that you see something that so many celebrities love be so gate kept, like not
Yeah,
that you have to
I
get to a
never heard.
level. Yeah.
I never heard of this game before a day in my life, man. And from the first day I sat down, I just fell in love with it.
Yeah, that's the story we hear. It's this gate kept game where, the top pop culture icons, top athletes in the world all play it. And, to a regular person like me, you might never have heard of it. So that kind of goes along with our mission at SCCG and over with Kahari, the BooRay King. We have this joint venture to bring it to the masses, bring it online, bring it to brick and mortar casinos, trying to bring it to the global audience that we know that it can attract.
Man, it's gonna be huge though.
Yeah. Well, really appreciate your time.